In the city of Makkah, under the desert sky, a child was born inside the sacred walls of Kaaba, a miracle that history would never forget. That child was Imam Ali, a.s., the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. From a very young age, Imam Ali, a.s., was raised under the care of the Prophet. While other children played, he learned truth, patience, and faith. One night, enemies surrounded the house of the Prophet, planning to kill him. It was a dangerous moment. The Prophet had to leave Makkah secretly, but someone had to sleep in his bed to trick the enemies. Without fear, Imam Ali, a.s., said, "Ya Rasul Allah, I am ready." That night, he slept in the Prophet's bed, knowing death could come at any moment, yet his heart was filled with trust in Allah. This moment became a symbol of ultimate sacrifice. The Prophet once said, "I am the city of knowledge, and Ali is its gate." Imam Ali, a.s., became known for his wisdom. People from far lands came to seek answers to their problems. Even his enemies admired his intelligence and justice. Balance scale: the story of justice. One day, Imam Ali, a.s., who was the caliph, lost his armor. Later, he found it with a non-Muslim man. Instead of taking it by force, Imam Ali, a.s., went to court like an ordinary person. The judge asked for proof. Imam Ali, a.s., had no witness except his son, which was not accepted as valid evidence. So the judge ruled in favor of the non-Muslim man. Imam Ali, a.s., accepted the decision peacefully. The man was shocked. He said, "A ruler standing in court like a normal man, and accepting judgment against himself? This must be true Islam." He returned the armor and accepted Islam. At night, a mysterious man would go through the streets of Medina, carrying food on his back, helping the poor. No one knew who he was. After Imam Ali, a.s., was martyred, people realized that man was him. Even the poor cried, "Now who will take care of us?" Mosque: the final moments. In the great Mosque of Kufa, during Fajr prayer, Imam Ali, a.s., was attacked. Even in pain, his words were, "Do not harm my attacker. Treat him with justice." His life was full of bravery, but his heart was full of mercy. Imam Ali, a.s., teaches us, stand for truth, even if you stand alone. Be just, even if it is against yourself. Help others without showing off. Forgive, even when you have power. Crescent Moon Part 2: The Lion of Allah and the Light of Justice. After the migration, Hijrah, to Medina with Prophet Muhammad, Islam began to grow, but enemies also became stronger. And in every battle, one name shined like lightning: right finger Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, a.s. Battle of Khaybar, the unbreakable door. The Muslims faced a powerful enemy at the fort of Battle of Khaybar. Many strong warriors tried, but failed to conquer the fort. Then the Prophet said, "Tomorrow, I will give the flag to the one who loves Allah and His Messenger, and Allah and His Messenger love him." The next day, he called Ali, a.s. Even though Imam Ali, a.s., had pain in his eyes, the Prophet prayed for him, and he was cured instantly. With courage, Imam Ali, a.s., went forward. He defeated the strongest warrior, and then he lifted the massive gate of the fort with his own hands and used it as a shield. This victory became a legend in history. His courage in every battle. In battles like Badr, Uhud, and Khandaq, Imam Ali, a.s., stood like a wall between Islam and danger. In the Battle of Khandaq, when a mighty warrior challenged the Muslims, no one stepped forward. Except Ali, a.s. He defeated the enemy with bravery that saved the entire Muslim army. The Prophet said, "The strike of Ali on the day of Khandaq is better than the of all mankind." A leader who lived like the poor. Even when Imam Ali, a.s., became the caliph, his lifestyle did not change. He wore simple clothes, ate simple food. Sometimes, he would tie a stone to his stomach because of hunger. But still, he gave whatever he had to the needy. The candle of justice. One night, Imam Ali, a.s., was doing official state work under a candle provided by the government. A friend came to talk about personal matters. Imam Ali, a.s., immediately blew out the candle, and lit his own personal candle. The friend asked, "Why?" He replied, "The first candle was for public work. I cannot use it for personal talk." Such was his honesty, even in the smallest matters. His love for humanity. Imam Ali, a.s., once said, "People are of two types, either your brothers in faith, or your equals in humanity." This shows his deep respect for all human beings, regardless of religion. Lesson of Part 2. True strength is not just in power, but in justice. Real leaders live simple lives. Honesty matters, even in small things. Courage means standing for truth when no one else does. Part 3. The final sacrifice of truth. Time passed. Years of justice, battles, patience, and now, the final chapter of the life of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, A.S., was near. The night before. It was the holy month of Ramadan. On the night before the 19th of Ramadan, Imam Ali, A.S., felt something unusual. He looked at the sky and said, "By Allah, the time promised to me has come." He spent the whole night in praying, crying, and remembering Allah. The attack in the mosque. In the early morning, Imam Ali, A.S., went to lead Fajr prayer in the great mosque of Kufa. As he bowed in sujood, filled with hatred, attacked him with a poisoned sword. The strike was deep. The mosque echoed with the painful truth, the Lion of Allah has been struck. And at that moment, Imam Ali, A.S., said, "Fuztu wa Rabbil Kaaba. By the Lord of the Kaaba, I have succeeded." His patience even in pain. Even after such a painful attack, Imam Ali, A.S., did not ask for revenge. Instead, he gave a command full of justice: "Feed my attacker what you eat. Give him water, and if I survive, I will decide. If I die, do not go beyond justice." Think about it, even at the moment of death, he taught humanity how to be fair. His final advice. In his last moments, Imam Ali, A.S., called his sons and companions and said, "Fear Allah in everything you do. Do not oppression on anyone. Take care of orphans and the poor. Always stand with truth. Do not forget." His words were not just advice. They were a complete guide for life. The day the world changed. On the 21st of Ramadan, the soul of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, A.S., returned to Allah. The world lost a leader, but gained a legacy that will never die. Even today, millions remember him not just as a warrior, but as the King of Justice, the Lion of Allah, the voice of truth. Final message of the story. Imam Ali, A.S., teaches us, power means nothing without justice. True bravery is forgiving when you have power. Real success is pleasing Allah, not people. Your character is your legacy. Part 4. The legacy that never died. After the Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, A.S., everything changed, but in reality, nothing changed. Because some people don't just live, they become a message. The silent city of Kufa. The city of Kufa became silent. The same streets where a mysterious man once walked at night, helping the poor, now felt empty. People cried and said, "The one who fed us is no more." Only then they realized that unknown helper was Ali, A.S. His words that still guide us. Even today, the sayings of Imam Ali, A.S., are alive in the famous book, Najj al-Balagha. This book is not just words. It is a guide for leaders, a lesson for the poor, a mirror for every human. One of his powerful sayings: "Do not be a slave of others, when Allah has created you free." A justice the world still searches for. Centuries have passed, kings came and went, empires rose and fell, but the justice of Ali, A.S., is still unmatched. Even non-Muslim historians and thinkers praised his courage and humanity. The hidden secret of his greatness. What made Imam Ali, A.S., so special? It was not just his bravery, not just his knowledge, it was his sincerity, ikhlas. He did everything for Allah. He fought for Allah, he helped for Allah, he ruled for Allah. That is why his name is still alive today. A question for us. We cry for Imam Ali, A.S. We remember his pain, but the real question is, are we following his path? Do we speak truth? Do we help the poor secretly? Do we stay just, even when it hurts us? Final reflection. Imam Ali, A.S., did not leave behind wealth. He left behind values. He did not build palaces. He built character. And today, the world needs Ali, A.S., more than ever. Ending line, powerful for video. Ali did not die. Because people who live for truth never die.